Welcome to the wild side. What's happening, viewers? As you can see, I'm rolling in a chair because I'm paralyzed. Well, folks, I'm going to tell you about a crazy story that happened to me some time ago. I was coffee drinking today, folks. Coffee drinking. This is Jason 2.0. Anyways, I'm going to tell you a crazy story that happened to me, folks. And I'm going to let you see my toes at the end. Well, if you're crazy people, make sure you don't drink. Make sure you keep it calm. I'm going to tell you about one night that I got chased by the cops and something real terrible happened. And I'll show you the effects at the end, the proof, the evidence. Well, guys, you wouldn't believe it, but some time ago, when I lived in my old group home, driving my wheelchair, I scraped my toes off and got chased by the police. Lived at my old group home. My buddies wanted to go drinking one night, and I went with them, which is never a good idea for me to drink. So don't use drugs and don't drink. That's why I'm in this stupid wheelchair. Well, it's not stupid. It gets me from point A to point B. And I love driving it. Insurance paid for it. Not that you care. But, went drinking one night to the American Legion. In one of my other videos, I said it, but I didn't explain it. At the American Legion, went to meet my friends there, and they were playing pool, playing foosball, messing around and drinking. And I was drinking too. And there was a bunch of old geezers there. Granted, I love the old people, guys. I'm a people person. That's what I do, is love talking to people. Guys, communication is key, and I'm good at talking. I like to tell the truth all the time. Honesty is the best policy. My mama always said it. And I always follow the rules. Not. And I was going to go home late at night. It was about midnight. I'll never forget this story, people. It was about midnight. And I was going home, and they called the cops to follow me home. The bar called the cops. Thank you very much. Because it put pressure on me going home, folks. And the cops started just following me home, you know. And they followed me home once before, believe it or not. So I knew she was just following me. Behind me, in other words. And she was just behind me. So I thought, oh, that's cool, that's fine, you know, she's going to follow me home. So I started going real fast, you know, cruising wide open with my chair wide open, I mean full speed. Full speed ahead! Like an airplane or something. Cruising around, getting dizzy, going nuts. But just going straight down the road, folks, down the road. Going past, I had blocks to go, probably about 4 blocks to go. And cruise right down the center of the road. It doesn't matter. Who cares at night? There's no cars out there. It's in the middle of the damn road. But cop was behind me. I was in the left turning side and left lane. And, you know, the lane I wasn't supposed to be in, obviously. Supposed to be in the right side when you're going down the road this way. Yeah. On the road again. She's following me and going full speed. And I sideswiped a car on the left lane. In the left lane. The lane going the other way, of course. And sideswiped the car. Sideswiped the door. Yep. And I was like, crap. Uh-oh. Just kept driving full speed because I knew, oh, crap. That's what I was thinking. Oh, man. And then all of a sudden, folks, you wouldn't believe it. She got out of her vehicle. It was a female cop. She was about this tall. She was short, too. I'll never forget it. She got out of her vehicle and started chasing after me. Yeah, started chasing after me. And I was going, because I sideswiped the car. She was going to just follow me home because I was drinking. But I sideswiped the car. So she got out, started chasing after me. She got up to me, pulled my hand off the steering wheel, pulled my arm off the steering wheel, and I spun around. I spun around like this, and I was stopped. And I was stopped right there. And you wouldn't believe it, folks, my toes were gone. I was wearing sandals. And my sandals, like I was driving, and the bumps, I was right close to the tar with my feet, tilted down, sandals on. As I was driving, guys, it was scraping off my toes, hitting bumps, scraping them off because they're going under my pedals. Each bump, folks, scraping my toes off, and she's. We didn't even know what the hell happened. We didn't even know my toes were gone at that point because it was dark out. So I was on my way home, and then she's like, "Oh, I'll follow you home. I'll follow you home then." So I'm like, "All right, let's go home." Because this has happened before. They usually call a damn ambulance for me and get me home that way. I thought she was going to do that, but I was a couple blocks away, so thank God! And anyway, she followed me home the rest of the way, the rest of the couple blocks, because she didn't want to just call an ambulance for a few blocks. She knew where I lived, because I always cause hell, and she knew where the place was, because there's only disabled people there that used to drive around. Hey, do you like my second steering wheel? Like this? No, it's not a steering wheel, it's a phone holder. Phone holder. Anyways, folks, I got home, and yeah, I got home, and they were like, yes, I got home, you know. The whole way home, I scraping my toes off, didn't even know it, and they were gone. They were on the tar. They were scraped off on the tar. Could have went and looked for my toenails the next day. I don't know. You could have found one or two, but I'm sure they were rubbed right into the tar. And since I had a spinal cord injury, my body went into hypothermia. Yeah, that's weird, huh? Reaction. It wouldn't happen to anybody normal, but and then we looked down, and my sandals were ripped off, my socks were ripped off, and my toes were hanging there. Just two of them, 2.5. Yeah, so they called the ambulance, and I went to the hospital, and I went into hypothermia. I was so cold. God damn it, it was cold. Don't get hypothermia, guys. So if you're paralyzed, take it easy and watch out. But I couldn't feel it. I couldn't feel it, so I didn't know. You're probably all wondering, well, why'd you keep driving, Jason? I couldn't feel a damn thing, people. Couldn't feel a damn thing. And that's why we just noticed it when I got home. And I'm just like, I was kind of drunk. I blew a 1.9. And I don't drink no more. I've been sober for 10 years. Yeah! Woo! And I did it myself. So stay sober, guys. It's not worth it. This story, I'm not trying to glorify. It was just a crazy story, guys. Don't do it. But although I tried to get the dash footage so I could show people because it was just nuts. And yeah, hypothermia, it's cold. God damn, I didn't know it was that cold. That sucked, man. I got there. They took x-rays and did all that. They're like, well, you want to keep your last 2.5 toes? I lost 7.5. The doctor explained, like, no, don't keep them, man, because they're just going to get caught on your sock. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I didn't want to keep them because they could get caught on my sock and get smashed in my shoes. Now, guys, I can wear size 8s. 8.5s. I used to wear 10.5s. Now I wear 8.5s. It's kind of nice, guys. I can wear any damn shoe I want now. Pretty much. Woo! That's not why I did it, though, folks. I did it because I do crazy things. I live life to the edge, and I don't recommend it. I do not recommend living your life to the edge. Like I said, it takes a toll on your body after a while. Because I've fallen out of my chair numerous times. Numerous times. Here's the evidence, guys. Here's the evidence. I told you I'd show you. And I will. Here's my toes, folks. Check it out. Check it out. I got no goddamn toes, I guess. Never mind. I ground them off. They're still on the tar. How does it look, folks? How do they look? Pretty nice nubs I got there, huh? Well, it didn't work out for me that night, huh? Don't drink and drive. Like I said, it takes a toll on your damn body, folks. If you're wild, if you like driving things, I suggest you leave the keys at home. And tune in towards the end of the video. Click on the video at the end, or this video right here, folks. I got maggots in my foot after this, from the bandages. The bandages, folks. A fly landed on my bandages and I got maggots. You wouldn't believe it, but yep, it's true. They left eggs on there and I got nuggets. Well, people, if you're still there, subscribe for more, and like, and comment.